progress on my DeveloperMX. It's slower than I thought, so I'm probably not going to be able to get it done within the 30 days that I wanted to. But yes, I've been able to wire up images and text rendering to a DirectX surface using my designer. So the goal of my designer is for a tool like Blend that lets me create my apps, which focuses on XAML and DirectX. So it treats DirectX as a first-class citizen, and you drag and drop images, text, controls onto a drawing canvas, a designer canvas, and behind the scenes it will push it to straight to an DirectX or XAML, whichever one makes sense for that. So in this case, I've got this blank canvas over here. It's a bit slow because of the encoding at the same time. So I've got this blank canvas, and I want to push a image onto that canvas, and it's going to push that image directly onto onto a DirectX surface. So there's three layers. There's a DirectX surface at the back, there's a XAML layer in the middle, and on top of that there's another DirectX surface on the top. So you can have DirectX nice animations on top of the XAML or behind the XAML. So this added an image control, which I'm going to make the background of my and that's going to be pushing it onto a DirectX surface. I can configure it with an image. I'll put a nice background for this app, so I'll choose textures, this one here. So this is rendering it on a DirectX surface underneath my XAML, and you can position it whichever way you want. You can even choose the target of the display that you want to design for. Anyway, so that's the background. I'll put another image, which is going to be so it's much faster when you're running it without the encoder running. And I'll put like just a nice. So this is rendering another image. So it's rendering two images on a DirectX Direct2D surface, but it's using XAML. This pop-up that you're seeing me in the designer, that's XAML. So like I'm using XAML as the designer surface to create my app. So like in the final app, you won't see this taskbar at the bottom. All you'll see is this background and this image, and I'll put some text on. And this text is rendering it on a DirectX surface using DirectWrite. So you choose controls, and it's just the same process. You add a text button, and then you configure it. It automatically adds it up there, but it's the same idea. You can position it down here. And you can the text of it, iPad app HD, and that's rendering it directly on Direct2D surface using DirectWrite. So this is DirectWrite, this is D2D draw image, D2D draw image. So this is the beginnings of the tooling that I plan on creating that treats DirectX as a first-class citizen in a design process. Like I said, the goal is to be able to seamlessly push controls to a DirectX surface, a XAML surface, or HTML surface, whichever one. Yeah, it's like Blend, but treating all the three different UI stacks equally as first class. So ideally you'll be able to drag a HTML control in there, and you don't have to worry about the DirectX APIs or HTML APIs. Ideally all these controls just push to the relevant technology, or you can even choose which to push to.